What's good? We going back again with nigga Hurricane. We in the house again. Set to pack a man. Ladies and gentlemen, front, left, right. Back again. Who is it? Nigga Hurricane. Tell the dirt to the table. In the house again. We going back again, back again, back and back again, back. And we going back again. What's good, y'all? And I wanted to talk about this motherfucking pastor that's out here still brainwashing you motherfuckers. I got to give a disclaimer first. If you are a diehard Christian, if you love your religion, if you love this corrupt religion, this corrupt government, there's the gate. Like real shit. Because I'm going to go in. I'm going to say it again. Disclaimer. If you're a diehard Christian and you love Sky Daddy and you think he's going to come down and save you, better leave now, because he's not going to save you from the wrath that I'm about to lay upon thee. Pause. But they say this pastor has said he died and went to hell. And he gave his reasons. What's good? What's good? What's good? Royal and loyal. Grand Rising. We're about to talk about this pastor that claimed he went to hell. And I don't know why they bought this guy out, but we always have these people that say they died and went to hell or had a vision that they went to hell. But like most of the time, it's always on them death experiences and shit. And they always get the motherfuckers that's brainwashed by Christianity to tell these stories. And then I had to come to a conclusion with myself. It's like let's just say, people have different experiences when it comes to this situation. But I've put together that it comes from what people believe. It's like whatever you in tune with at that time, you're going to experience something like kind of on that level. And I think it's a form of trickery. But I still haven't put all the pieces together yet. Thanks. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yep, this avatar, I got a mini fro. I'm bald like a motherfucker, though. Because I look like Tupac in this one. I look like Black Dynamite. Dynamite, Dynamite, Dynamite. But I'm gonna get off into this passive, and then I'm gonna get off into my experience. And I want you to tell me which one is more crazy and far-fetched. And would you ever believe me? You know what I'm saying? Because I have an experience too, and it's really, really unbelievable. Like I'm talking about, like unbelievable. Like, nigga, I don't believe you went through this shit. But it was a 7-hour meditation with crystals, candles, incense. You know, like I'm talking about deep vision. Pause. But yeah. Well, let's get off into what this pastor was talking about. Okay.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I saw the real hell if I was there. And I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. I don't care what the person has done to me. I would never wish that on them. But for me, the way it went is that I thought that I was having a heart attack. And my spirit left my physical body. And I thought I was going upward. That I had done so much good in this lifetime. There were so many people that.
Okay. You're going to stop right there. City for the soul leave his body. Now, what we call that? We call that out-of-body experiences, or we call that astral projection. Look it up. Okay? Astral projection and out-of-body experiences. Let's keep going. Then he said that, I thought I'm going to go to heaven. I did all the right things. But if you are a so-called Christian, you should know that you cannot get to heaven off of good deeds alone, right? You must do it from the heart. So he was like, fuck it, I'm going to do good and I'm going to get to heaven. Okay. Let's just keep going. But remember how Christians are.
That God has done so much good in this lifetime to help so many people and so many decisions that were God decisions. As opposed to me going up, I went down, and I went literally into the center of the earth. That's where healing is. That's good. Just as John was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the world, so the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the earth.
Now, talk about hell is the center of the earth. Hell is in the center of the earth. That I do believe, but not on a supernatural sense. Now, the powers that were, powers that be, powers that were, whatever y'all want to call them, they do have underground bases, underground labs, underground tunnels, and they do hellish torture on children, allegedly. So, with that being said, I can agree with him, but not on a supernatural level. Center of the earth, my ass. Hell is torture, really? Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, just transferred. So if you die, you're going to get another physical body and burn forever. It don't make no sense. But let's keep that going. Oh yeah. And that Jonah and the whale shit, ain't no way in the fuck a real human is living inside a whale for 3 days. If y'all believe that, y'all retarded. Let's go. It makes you emotional every time you talk about it because you know it's kind of retarded. It's kind of crazy. But really, if you did have this experience, I'm not gonna knock it. I'm gonna call it one of those deep visions. Like you're so caught up and brainwashed in your indoctrination, your out-of-body experiences or your dreams is gonna reflect your thoughts in your heart. You're so caught up in Christianity, you're gonna see good places as heaven and bad places as hell. If you're a spiritual person, you're going to see good places as paradise and see bad places as just negative spots. We ain't going to determine what's heaven or hell and if God is real or the devil is real or not. Because at the end of the day, the fucking devil ain't shit but a punk-ass fallen angel. And plus, your God already told you in the book of Isaiah, I am the author of good and evil, bitch. He didn't say the B word, but you know what I'm saying.
Far literally undescribable and just makes me emotional every time I talk about it. It was one of the things that I saw that just blew me away. There's a man on all fours like a dog. He was burned from the crown of his head to the sole of his feet. His eyes were bulging out.
Oh my God, I hate when they say from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. It's like these motherfucking so-called preachers just want to preach. They just want to say, regurgitate what pastors be saying. Look. Okay, you saw a man on all fours, burned from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. How is he burned if y'all in hell? How is these entities are actually burning? Like, honestly. No, nigga, you just saw a burn victim that was caught on all fours, and the shit looked fucking crazy, but okay. I'm just talking shit on that one.
No, it was worse than that, that he had a chain around his neck. So he was like a dog in hell. And it was even worse than that is that he was holding a chain. A demon holding a chain. And I knew because their things are not, they're not said they're known. Just use like a telepathic communication. I knew that demon was sent in this man's life to ride him from his childhood until the time he died because the demon knew that if I could stay in this life long enough on the earth, I can keep getting him to not serve God and make bad decisions on the earth. That I'll have power over him in hell and he will be slave to me.
How the fuck do you know that? You're gonna stop right there. How do you know that? Nigga, you wanna preach. I hate these type of Christians. I hate these type of Christians. Honestly, tell the story and get to the fucking point. Look, you know that a demon rides a child all the way from childhood? How do you know that? A man on all fours. This should remind me of that movie, This Is the End. You know, where they had Channing Tatum on all fours. And guess who was in the movie? Rihanna. That nigga saw that movie and probably had a nightmare. Fuck on out of here. You know how Christians are sensitive when they see movies, man. Dog, nigga, I used to date a Christian back in the day. We went to go see that Underworld Evolution. That shit was exclusive. That shit was fucking great. Everything was straight. As soon as we left the movie theater, nigga, this bitch started freaking out. Oh my God, I want to go see a demonic movie. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm talking about she was flipping out, wigging out.
So like twice a slave, like you're a slave on the earth, and the devil, man, you're really like a tormented dog slave. So
in here you're the tormented dog. Oh, look. All right, now look. Going back to what he said about the demon riding you from childhood. I need to go back and reference. I don't know if it was the book of Raziel. Like it was some book. I don't know if it was the book of Raziel or the book of Enoch. But one of those secret books, it says you are born with an angel and born with a demon on. So he may not have read the Dead Sea Scrolls, but he's kind of right. But not only a fucking demon is with you, but an angel is with you too. And according to him, he said he did good things. Why is he in motherfucking hell? Where's your angel to protect you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Now this is where the contradictions and all the bullshit comes in. And this when you find out, man, this shit is all just bullshit. Fuck the Bible. Let's keep going.
Well, man, in hell, you're really like a tormented dog slave. So in every other part that I experienced, being aware, it's still baffles me to this day. And there was a section in hell where music was playing, and it was the same music that we hear on the earth, but as opposed to entertainers singing it, the music demons were singing. It was some of the same lyrics that we hear here. And then again, things like I said, they're not things that I telepathically, they're telepathically now. I knew that on earth, a lot of the lyrics, music, and the songs are inspired by demons. So sometimes people smoke to get high, and to get lyrics, verses, and rappers, and all those things. So in a lot of music, people actually smoke to get high, to get verses, to get bars, to be hot, to be fresh, and to get that swag. But when they open themselves up to false high, it's like legal access to the spirit realm. They actually come in contact with demons and get them lyrics for the purpose of controlling people on the earth.
There you go with the preacher. See, this is how you know this nigga bogus. And you know, like, they have to get a black guy to do it. To keep you stupid black Christians in line. Don't be smoking. So now, like, all y'all young black rappers that smoke and spit that shit, guess what? He just clowned y'all niggas. He just called y'all demons. He said y'all fuck with demons. You fuck with demons. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Look. John Todd from the 70s said that they do witchcraft on your music. See, the artists don't have to know what the fuck is going on. But there's a secret room inside of your record label where they take your music and 13 witches and warlocks pray over that bitch, and that bitch gets sold for millions and everybody gets brainwashed into your shit. Now, when he referenced the artists is smoking and getting lyrics, I just thought about Jimi Hendrix going off the acid playing the guitar that was on fire with his teeth. Bad motherfucker. They were talking about demons. Nah, nigga, that nigga was hard. But there was the shit going on because John Todd put it out there. But people keep on forgetting. There is more than just the devil that motherfuckers are worshiping, okay? Quit thinking that nigga's is the top dog nigga. That nigga ain't nothing but a punk ass angel.
They actually come in contact with demons and get them lyrics for the purpose of controlling people on the earth. So to hear music of birds like Get Over a Breakup, Don't Worry, Be Happy, I Busted My Electric Car, or Under My Umbrella, every lyric to every song is informing you as to the fact that you didn't worship God through music when you were on the earth.
Now he's going after Christian rappers on here. You would do your shit for the Lord. to guilt trip y'all into changing your life and to be a fake false Christian. I don't give a fuck if I get blocked, deleted, or demonetized for this. I'm calling y'all bitch ass niggas out. I hate these motherfuckers that come up with these motherfucking stories. I hate it. I really fucking hate it because they out here tricking y'all niggas. They out here tricking y'all niggas. They need some Christian propaganda now. This is the bullshit Christian propaganda. Look, nigga, we don't believe you. You need more people. Because I got a story. I got a crazy ass story, just as crazy as his, on my spiritual experience through deep 7-hour meditation with crystals, incense, and candles. I gotta tell my experience. Now, let's see if it sounds just as crazy as this fuck.
So it's like, you had a chance to worship them in church, and worship them at home, and worship them through music, but you chose to worship Satan by repeating the lyrics that he inspired to come to the earth. So there's people there for that. That's what is very controlling. And I was angry with God because
music is very controlling. That's the only fucking thing he said that was right. Like real shit. They got the music under control with the 440 frequency and the motherfucking spells that they put on it. But like the artists don't even gotta know that the fucking shit is happening. He think he balling, he blowed up, he made it, he doing his thing. But no, nigga, behind the scenes, nigga, your shit is being tampered with.
Like, how that is this much good? And I'm actually help. Well, I lifted up out of the hill and I came back on the earth, and God.
He lifted up out of hell and came back on the earth. How? How, nigga? Let's hear what the fuck he gotta say. Let's hear the lie.
Speak to me. I actually saw the real Jesus. I saw him. And he began to speak to me, and he said that.
You saw the real Jesus. What color was he? What color was he? He ain't say. He ain't say, people. You see how he's fucking y'all up with this shit? I saw Jesus. I want y'all to close your eyes, people. For those that are Christian, I want y'all to close your eyes. And when you say the word Jesus, what color do you see? What was we brainwashed with all of our fucking life? Fuck on out of here with that bullshit. Let's keep going.
And he began to speak to me. He said, you have been secretly upset with the people that hurt you. You have been hoping that I will punish the people that hurt you. He said,
get the fuck out of here. Now this is all about him. This is all about me. You secretly hate the people that fucked you over. Well, I'm going to admit it. I hate my baby mama for getting me locked up for no reason, using my daughter to do it. I will hate that bitch forever. Give a fuck. So now, let me guess, he got over his motherfucking problem after this? Let's go.
Upset with the people that hurt you. You have been hoping that I will punish the people that hurt you. He said, these are not your people, these are my people. He says, I only want you to focus on the assignment that I'm giving you, because I want to do something through you that the world hasn't seen.
I want to do something through you that the world has never seen. Let me tell you something. There is nothing new under the sun. This nigga want to hear himself talk, dog.
So the root of it is that although I did good, I gave a lot of people, I did a whole lot of good things. The thing that I had in my heart was unforgiveness for people that did wrong. It doesn't.
So that's why you go to hell. I want you to think about this, people, for y'all Christians out there. No matter how much good you do, no matter how because you thought you got over some trauma or anger or whatever the fuck, guess what? You still going to hell because you probably didn't forgive one person. Oh wow, God ain't shit.
The person that can't forgive is the person that's forgotten how much they had to forgive others. So that's right.
See, whatever he just said was a quote from somebody. He was throwing out quotes all through this shit, feeding off the heartstrings of you dumb. Oh my God.
Real pleasing. I don't believe that God doesn't send people to hell. People send themselves to hell.
Oh, I hate that shit too. God doesn't send people to hell. People send themselves to hell. That's the craziest Christian argument I've ever heard in my life. How do I send myself to hell? Because you ain't listen to God. God ain't fucking real. Jesus ain't fucking real. So I just sealed my faith by saying that. Oh my fucking God. Let me tell you something. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Whatever's still left inside of you that God has been trying to get out of you that you die with, that's going to determine where you go.
That's going to determine where I go. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever's inside of you, that's going to determine where I go. Well, nigga, I'm a God. I guess I'm going to my own heaven of my own creation, in my own mind, body, heart, and every soul. Nigga, fuck y'all, motherfucking Jesus.
I want to know, did you learn to love well? Did you learn to forgive well? Did you serve me well? Did you do something greater than your life? Did you do anything that has eternal significance, or is everything selfish?
Let me tell you something. The fucking last shit is all material shit. Did you do for me? Did you do for yourself? Did you do something on earth? Nigga, the earth doesn't want niggas like me to do anything. The evil people only keep hindering me from speaking truth. So what the fuck is this nigga talking about? You put God, you put these evil motherfuckers on here. Like you said in your Bible, I will give you to thine enemy. So what the fuck is up with this fuck?
So I thank God for the life of Jesus because of that life, I won't see any more days in hell.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all want to hear my crazy experience? Nah. I'm not gonna say that he did do it, but like, why is it publicized? Well, fuck it, I'm gonna publicize my experience. I'm gonna publicize my experience, and I'm gonna ask y'all which story is the craziest. Because at the end of the day, most motherfuckers don't believe his story. Question is, do you believe it? Nah, do I believe it? I kind of do. I kind of believe his story. Oh, yes, yes, you're about to hear my story right now. But I believe his story 60-40. It's like, because I've heard different experiences from different people that has different beliefs. And the experiences connects to the belief. So that's why I do believe it. I do. But for him to say that he ain't forgive those that did him wrong, then he got a lot of work to do with himself. But at the same time, I consider that mental torture. Like, it's like, bro, if you only knew that this motherfucker didn't exist and you should be following your ancestors, you'll be a lot better. But here go my story. Put everything in context. 2006, I said, fuck Jesus. 2009, I said, it's time for me to follow a path. Now, since I said, fuck Jesus, like at least let me go back to the Bible and read this shit for myself. Not because I was forced to go to church when I was young, not because You know, it's like basically I wanted to do this shit on my own, and I was when 2009 I was 21. So I read the Bible front to back to get a full understanding, and what I got out of it was puzzles, mysteries, riddles, contradictions, metaphors, symbolisms, parables, numerology, astrology. And I was like, whoa. And then that wasn't the shit that got me. What got me was I'm like, there's too many holes in the Bible. There's holes in this shit. Yes, it's full of all the shit that I just said, and that was interesting. But what made me mad was the hole. So I'm like, I need to fill these holes. Pause. Pause again for sake. So I came across the Dead Sea Scrolls. And when I read the Dead Sea Scrolls, I got the holes filled. Pause. See, that's why I said pause again for sake. I came across the book of Enoch, the book of Raziel, the book of Jasher, the book of Maccabees, the book of the 12 tribes of Israel, the book of Adam and Eve, the book of Thomas. It was another book. There's another couple books. But what really stood out was the secret book of John. The secret book of John let me know what was popping. Why is there evil in this world? Why is shit the way it is? The secret book of John put everything in perspective. God is the devil and the church is his curse. Shout out to the chakra doctor. That's his quote. But in so many words, chief archon, Yaldabaoth, Yahweh, the creator of physicality, the physical universe. And that's what stood out. The creating of the physical universe. We was trapped in these bodies because he was jealous of our creation. I am a jealous God, right? Yeah, the secret book of John. That book opened up my eyes. And then I was like, yep, I can't fuck with this. Then it was like, do some more reading. And I read the Quran. I didn't read all of it. I read like half. And I got into the Buddha. Then I got into shamanism in those books. Then I was reading the Mahabharata and the Mahamashtra. I'm like, man, this is fucking awesome. This is awesome. Then it was just like I just started loving seeking knowledge. It was like, man, grabbing every book on a fucking rack. And like, you know, but it wasn't just the reading process, it was just the learning and the understanding and overstanding of the different cultures and the different spirituality of what was before Christ. And and I'm like, shit. I'm glad I left it alone because the shit shamanism is it's like 50 plus years. I mean, no, not 50 plus years, 50,000 plus years before Christ. So I was like, man, this is the shit. What's up, Red Squid? Peace, salute. Yeah, yeah. So when I got all the book reading, now it comes to fast forward. Now I'm about to talk about my experience. Now it gets to 2015. 2015, I run across an ex of mine, and we talked for a bit, and like we catch up, and I guess we almost got back together, but I guess she was afraid of a real nigga. I I'll tell you what she said after my experience. But the second time we chilled, because the first time we just talked, we just like ran into each other on the street. But the second time we chilled, she came over, because we exchanged numbers, and she gave me some crystals, and she was like, "The spirit told me to give you these crystals." So immediately, I was like, I was just thinking about these crystals. I was just about to go buy some, and she bought them to me. I was like, "Oh my God, this is awesome." I'm talking about that next day. The following day, I woke up around like 6 in the morning. Now, here's when we get to the experience. Now, now let's compare crazy experiences. Now, by this time, I'm into deep spirituality, chaos theory, all this shit. I'm like, on God status, like creating my own, like manifestation, like I'm talking about this feeling amazing. I was in my element. Well, like still is, but like I'm talking about like this time, like it was like the beginning. I just felt that power. Just like felt fucking great. Just speaking shit to existence and like seeing it happen and unfold. Like I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking awesome. What kind of crystals? She bought me I think it was quartz. It was some small quartz crystals. It was small. And the third eye chakra crystal is amazing. I'm talking about like when she gave me the crystals, I knew exactly which one it was for. I was like, all right, this is the third eye. I put the crystal on my forehead and that shit just magnetically stuck there. And my ex was like, she was like, how in the fuck did that happen? And here's do you think I'm bullshitting? Hold on. Because it really wasn't supposed to happen. I felt like Morpheus. Like I felt like Morpheus. Morpheus on the Matrix, they said, those glasses that Morpheus got on, that don't got no sides and shit. Um, they say like when Morpheus put those glasses on, like it was just supposed to be like put on just like for the scene for him to stand there and talk. They said, nigga, like those bitches was perfectly stuck to his head. It was like, dude is just cold with it. It was just like the glasses was perfectly for Morpheus. It was just supposed to be for a scene, you know. But like it was really just for, like it was just like like for the whole movie. But yeah, the crystal is this. Hold on, let me see if I can turn the camera right here. As soon as I put this motherfucker on, that motherfucker was like, boop. So, so she was like, "What the fuck?" So that morning, what up, dude? The expiring matriarch. How you doing? How you doing, Grand Rising on this lovely morning? The sun is looking good, peeking through the sky as it rises. I got a feeling somebody gonna call me in the middle of the live. I just felt a strong ringing. But anyway, now when I woke up, first thing I did, first thing I did was get into my frequency meditation. My frequency meditation is I listen to the frequencies like the 432, the healing frequency. Then I listen to my 1 hour chakra meditation frequency, the chakra balancing and like activation, balancing, and healing. So I got my chakras and I remember like the crystals is on. Right, because I'm sitting up on this one. Then I go off into my Native American, like for the natives, like for the ancestors, I get off into their sounds and frequencies and in their meditation. Then I got to my Cali meditation, Cali the Destroyer. Shout out to my goddess of destruction. My gosh, she's a bad motherfucker. And then I got to my segment, you know, oh great mother segment, protect me from the enemies that crowd around me. She throws down too. And then I got off into my Chinese candlelight meditation. My candlelight meditation is you just light a candle and you stare into it and become the flame, become the fire, the control. It's like what I love about fire, the element of fire, when it's controlled, it is the flame of a candle. Like a house fire is called sporadic. it's like out of control. We need to harness that fire. That fire burns within all of us. All of us. It just has to be under control. That's all. And in so many words, it's a symbology of being disciplined, you know, controlling your emotions, because like that's what really true fire is fire, you know. So, and after the candlelight, then I got into transcendental meditation. That's where just everything is silent and you bask in your own ambiance and your own peace. Then after I did that, that's when I heard the voice. Voice, lay down. No hesitation. Lay down. All right. I laid down and it immediately started sinking. Like my soul was sinking. Like it felt like I was sinking. Now, here's where the vision comes in. Out of body experience, instead of going up, it felt like I was going down, but the down was kind of up. You know what I'm saying? Like as above, so below type of feeling. Like I know I was sinking in my bed, but in the spirit realm, I was going up. So like it was like up and down at the same time. So I'm in space and I'll see what I think is a swirling galaxy or maybe the universe. I can't move. I just see it in front of me. And then I see it just lean towards the right like it's moving. I'm not moving at all. It's moving. I'm seeing the galaxy leave, and I can't move my body. I can only see it with my eyes. I'm following with my eyes only, and until it leaves my sight. But it's like I knew. It's like a telepathic knowing, just like the pastor said on this video. It's like a telepathic knowing of what's going on. I telepathically knew that that was a fucking galaxy or a universe that's leaving my sight right now. So now, um, when it leaves my sight, I am suddenly on a beach or a shore, and it's a still red and purple sunset. And I love red and purple sunsets. I'm talking about it's just something about it. Like once the day is perfect and the clouds is right and the atmosphere is right, that red and purple sunset, it almost looked like the clouds are on fire or something like that. There's something about that look that I love so much. Now, I don't see myself fully yet. I see my shoes and they're fucking gold, made out of fucking gold, and it got like tribal designs on it. And I know I got like like some beautiful like white, just like white. I can't say khakis. I can't say a combat gi, but I can say it felt like silk pajamas. But it's all white. So I'm walking to the shore and I see the reflection of myself. And I have on a white and gold garment. It's just like a white long, like I could say like a long sleeve suit jacket. And where the buttons are, it's just like gold trim going down. It don't button up at all. It's just loose. And there's a crown on my head. The same type of crown that Egyptians wear, like the motherfucking cone. With the cone and shit. And I'm looking at my face, and it's not happy. It's not sad. It's serious. It's very fucking serious. Now, as I raise up, now here's where it gets crazy, everybody. Get ready for some mystical Final Fantasy shit. Suddenly, a fucking orb, black orb. How can I put it? Do y'all remember Pokemon? There's a Pokemon called Ghastly. It's like a ghost type Pokemon. It's just a floating ball with some eyes and a mouth. That's what I fucking saw. But it wasn't black. It was black, dripping black. It looked like it was dripping, but nothing was touching the ground. It was a fucking shit fucking crazy. Now, the the fucking shit did not terrify me. I still had a serious look, like I feel like I knew what it was. Pokemon, yeah. Pokemon, the Pokey and the Mon and the yep. Pokemon, yep. So, oh man, so the shit opened up its fucking mouth, and all I saw was a dimension. Yes, a dimension of teeth, and it swallowed me. Now, on my way down in this dimension, yes, I said dimension, I'm falling inside of the creature. What's good though? I'm falling inside of the creature, teeth all around me. What comes out of my hand is a long blade made of light. And I'm swinging that bitch like a fucking Wonder Woman swings her lasso. And I'm swiping past the teeth. I make it to the base of the fucking creature or the dimension that I'm in. And I just jump out that motherfucker like Superman. Burst, like real quick, like speed of fucking light. And damage the fucking creature. It gets smaller. So automatically knowing that nothing else is going to motherfucker take this down, I have to keep being swallowed. So doing that 2 more times, creature done. Now, how crazy is that, right? But it ain't over. It ain't over. Now, ground opens up. A tree bursts from the fucking ground. A tree, but it's dark. Same type of what's that shit? Same type of physical biology of the last piece of shit that I just fought that I can't even motherfucking describe. But a fucking Pokemon. Yeah, man. Sure, I've been good working, hustling, grinding, you know, keeping my foot on the government's head. But the tree started growing arms, limbs, and it just shot at me. So I'm with the same blade made of light. I'm wielding it with thought, but I'm not thinking shit. The shit is just happening. And I'm looking at my fucking face. I'm in third person at the same time knowing what's going on, seeing this shit. My face is still serious. It's still like, no drama, nigga, I got this type shit. It's like, nigga, I know what to fucking do. I cut the fucking tree down. From the ground, a dragon pops out. Now, I bet you're wondering, is this a final boss mission? Is this a final boss mission? But the dragon doesn't have no arms. It doesn't have no legs. It doesn't have no wings. It's just a floating dragon with a torso, basically a snake. But it's a fucking dragon. I know the face of a fucking dragon. And I cut that motherfucker down. Just hit the belly. That was the first time I thought belly. That's the weakness of a dragon. Belly. That was it. then cut it down. Everything goes back to normal. I am still standing on the shore. Then the shore turns black, 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 like fucking the fucking shit just went black. And then suddenly a silhouette of myself appears in front of me. Now it don't have the same shit on. It have the same shit on what I was wearing as I meditate. So I'm looking at it. It's looking at me. Then the thought comes, swing first. I slice myself in like 4 different pieces with the blade of light that I got. And many more of me start appearing from the water. I'm being attacked. So I use my sword, and this is crazy. I use my sword and I wrap it around my body. You know, like it wrapped around like motherfucking like I'm using this shit like Wonder Woman or the Green Lantern. So it creates a tornado of light and destroys all versions of me. And everything goes back to normal. The red and purple sunset is still there. It ain't even moved. Like the sun did not even move. It's just like a still red purple sunset. Like it was a beautiful framed picture. And the water see-through, clear. Now, I'm starting to feel my body pull itself back into itself. In the real world, I'm on the fucking bed, sweating profusely, breathing the heaviest I've ever breathed in life. Like I just got done playing a football game at school. Like goddamn, I am completely fucking drained. Oh yeah, this was a meditation vision. Definitely meditation vision. I get up. I'm talking about nigga. My bed is motherfucking soaked in sweat. Like what in the fuck? But immediately when I gained composure and sat back and marinated on what I just been through, I knew what happened. That was me destroying my ego, or at least different versions of my ego, or different toxic versions of myself. Because when the last encounter was myself, that put everything in perspective. I am my own worst enemy. I am my own darkness. I have to take self accountability. you know, I have to battle my ego every day. This is an everyday battle. But that day lets me know what was going on. And it was like the pastor said, it was like a telepathic knowing. It's like, And I knew ever since that day, I said, yeah, I feel better. I am a fucking god. like honestly. And I'm trying to find a picture because I put it in my books. It's on my Facebook. I'm damn. I don't want to pull it off the wall, but I might have to. Hold on. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I gotta pull you off the old picture though. The old picture. But this shit changed my life. I had to create a book based on it. So hopefully this shit get money. This how it look. I don't know if y'all can see this shit. I don't know if y'all can see this shit. But that's what I was wearing in that vision. This is how I looked at in that fucking vision. This shit was amazing. Like real shit. Yeah. No, like I'm talking about this shit changed my motherfucking life. They get this describes my own success elevation. Drop the ego and take accountability for my own actions. This is why I don't get too many folks. Wow. You drew your vision. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. That shit was inspiring. That shit was very inspiring. And then I told my ex about it. She was amazed. She was amazed. And she felt my change. Like it was like she she felt like nigga, you brand new type shit. Could have got back together, but nope. She was on some, how can I put it? In the words of Kevin Hart, she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. She told me to my face, she was like, you're better than me. I'm like, what? She was like, you at a whole nother level. And like, like I gotta catch up. I was like, woman, you are a goddess. You are an oracle. You are the gate. You know what I'm saying? You are, you know, I don't mean to put you on a pedestal, but like you know your power, girl. Why you say I'm better than you? You know? She was like, I ain't get over some shit that I thought I got over. I'm like, look, whatever happened between us, that shit was like 8 years ago, girl. Come on. You look like you changed. You bought me some crystals. We into the same shit, meditation and all this shit. Cause I know I'm still fucked up. And then the bitch had the nerve to be like, I'm about to go celibate. I'm like, ah shit. I'm like, yeah, you must be out there really fucking like crazy because like at the end of the day, what I found out, nigga, like once a chick be like, I'm about to go celibate, that means you keep on fucking. You keep on fucking the wrong motherfuckers, and now you finally come to grips with yourself. And it'd be like as soon as like motherfucker do that shit, the fucking good guy come along. And you tell the good guy this shit, they like, damn, but you are a woman that deserve of love and all this bullshit, but you want to be celibate. To the point where I was like, you know what, bitch? You want to be celibate? Go to a monastery. Because you ain't gonna be walking around the hood with that fine ass and talk about you celibate. I'll buy a bit if you celibate. Like, I'll buy a bit if you celibate. Talk about you celibate. Come on, man. And then, look, only reason why I'm saying this because I fuck with older women and the older women admitted it to me. They do this shit because they fuck too many wrong niggas and they think by going on a fucking cleanse is gonna change shit. No, it ain't. You're just closing yourself off to pleasure. Girl, if you need to get your rocks off, go get it off. But make sure it's with someone special. Well, when we was growing up, that's what I was told. That's what we was growing raised off of. Like even the TV shows and the sitcoms did it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got a certain age, like 11 or 12, your parents or your uncles and aunties gave you some condoms and birth control and said, you never know, but be safe. And we also heard growing up, if you're going to do it with someone, make sure it's with someone special. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's rare to get it like a high school sweetheart or two. You know what I'm saying? It's rare. They ain't nothing like the fucking movies. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like the fucking movies. The girl want the bad boy for God knows what. And the good niggas get the short end of the stick. But the cool thing about the good niggas is the fucking bad nigga gonna be working for the good nigga. Y'all remember the Revenge of the Nerds? Nigga, we made your cell phone. We made your video games. We made the machines that's in your factory that you on that assembly line on. We won. But y'all don't want us. Y'all want Chad and Brad and Pookie Ray Ray and Tyrone and shit. And then when y'all hit y'all mid 30s, 40s, and 50s, now y'all want a good nigga. I'm like, nope. It's like, hello, big head. Oh, no, they go to big head. No, no, no. I wanted you back when we was in college or high school or whatever. And you dissed me for the football player that's now a drug dealer that's locked up right now. No, and you still talk to him and shit. Get the fuck out of here. He do realize when you have multiple sex partners, you see their spirits, but good or bad, it's a tricky situation out there. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I do agree with that. I agree with that 100%. That's what I wish my motherfucking ex thought about. But oh man, like it's kind of good that I'm not with him because they say never get back with a cheater. You cheated, bitch. You cheated. And the excuse was, I don't know. We were just talking, then it happened. Really? Really, bitch? What happened to, you know, because I gave her the scenario. I'm like, I used to water women all the time. Hi, how you doing? What's your name? Can I get your number? And a female would be like, my name is such and such, and I have a boyfriend. Or my name is such and such, and now I'm married. My name is such and such. I got a crazy baby daddy. My name is such and such. But I'm not seeing nobody right now. My name is such and such, and I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So it's like, why you just ain't tell that nigga? My name is such and such, and I have a boyfriend. Why she didn't say that? You know what I'm saying? She could have said that. Most bitches say it to me all the motherfucking time. So how come you couldn't say it? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no excuse for cheaters, and you shouldn't. It's like, how can I put it? How can I put it without sounding too fucking harsh? Cheaters don't deserve you back, you know. So I'm glad the universe or like whatever divine intervened and said, nah, her job was to give you those crystals and for you to manifest what you needed to manifest. I sent her back just for you to get that gift. So I had to take the universe like that. Like, thank you for bringing back my ex, for giving me those crystals. But she was a great woman. I'm talking about great fucking woman, inside and out. And for her to just to fall to that weakness, people want to be like, she is a couple years younger. That's no fucking excuse. because she's just because she's 2 or 3 years younger than me, don't give a person right to cheat. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, then you had a child. That same fucking I'm like, I'm like, we was the perfect couple. That baby you have supposed to be ours, right? Who would have waited that next year and be like, all right, let's do this shit. But this motherfucker, yeah. Just for her not to be with the nigga. That's the crazy shit. Just for her not to be with the nigga. So, bitch, you wanted to be a baby mama? I'm like, it's like, I'm glad I'm not with her because I came to a realization was like, I thought you had a head on your shoulder. How dare you diss the good nigga to get with the nigga that's gonna dip on your ass? with the baby. So it was that right there to let me know that I'm like, all right, just because a chick may seem like she's cool in the head, but you got to be careful because she'll throw a curveball at you. Exactly. I don't know a lot of women who tell me they want to be celibate and then go off to Jamaica and get some long time love. Yeah, man. But like they out there. They out there. Age don't matter. Right. Age don't matter. The person loving you, caring about you, helping you out, helping your mom out. You know what I'm saying? It was like it's just the work you put in, like just for the shit to end abruptly, like, damn bitch, why did you cheat? And just for the say, I don't know. Shit just spoke to me. It'd be like, like it'd be cool to be like it'd be cool for her to tell the truth. It'd be like, your stroke game ain't right. Or you don't give up enough money, or like something, bitch. Give me something. You didn't even say because he looked better. Bitch. Give me something. But I don't know is the answer. And it's kind of cool that you can, like most experiences, you can go back and just laugh now and be like, nigga, I'm glad I'm not with you. But man, and she was like the last chick too. Like before I went back to fucking with older women. It was like, cause older women, man, they know what it is. The hurricane should have married her. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's moving too fast. That's moving too fast. I don't want to get married. Fuck that. Nigga, I do not want to belong to the state. They can kiss my nuts. I'd rather for us to have let's just say, have a gathering or like a union amongst friends and a couple family members. Do it like in the backyard or go to like a resort. No paperwork. We just, it's just a union amongst man and woman. No government involvement. It's just like we know. We don't want to put a label or a title on our shit. But I don't think a female gonna want to hear that shit. so, so marriage is out of the question. But I did want to marry her. I did. I really fucking did because she was the one. I'm talking about like we did everything. We did every fucking thing. When it comes to the bedroom shit, Kama Sutra. This was the chick where we had that fucking tantric dance. Oh my god, I shouldn't even be talking like this. I shouldn't even be motherfucking saying this shit. But yeah, we was getting off into the fucking tantric dance and shit, and we threw on the motherfucking we threw on the watercolors on the Sirius XM, which is nothing but just like mood and meditative music. Man, we was smashing like 4.5 hours. That's my world record. Can I do that again? Hell no. 4.5 hours. Like me and her looked at the clock like, what? All we know is the fucking sun was out, and by the time we was done, that shit was like damn near, damn near gone. It was, how we doing it? We looked at our motherfucking time stamp. It was like, let's go back on the watercolors and shit. Nigga, that shit say 4 hours and 30 minutes. We was not on Earth. And then like that shit goes back to like, like when they ask the females like what do they see when they have the fucking moment during the tantric dance or doing whatever fucking you can be fucking like whatever. They be like, I was in outer space, I saw stars, I saw shit exploding and fireworks. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said she saw. So I'm like, okay, I saw the same shit. The Kama Sutra. But yeah, that was the chick I did everything with. But back to older women. What I love about older women is they showed me some game. They taught me some shit. And they they see a man when they talk to me. They, like one chick told me it's like you are who I remembered from back in the day. One chick told me, look, and like in so many words, she hit the wall. She looking for a young tenderoni. And the other chicks just motherfucker just used to love to talk. And she told me all the fucking secrets. Damn, that's a sacred union. She may be listening. I cannot find that motherfucker on social media nowhere. It's like she do not want to be found. She don't want to be found. She probably took that celibate shit seriously and went to a goddamn monastery. I'm like, yeah, good girl, because you got earth, do this, earth. like girl walking around the hood like that. But I doubt she went to a monastery because she have a daughter. So unless she was on some shit like, here you go, mama. I won't be coming back. Like what? But she probably around somewhere. And she probably got a TikTok, or she probably don't want to be seen because she's on OnlyFans. Who knows? Times have changed. People have changed. Her baby probably with her. Cause like the last time I seen her, like the last time we talked, when she told me that she was going to be celibate, and that 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 man, when she said that I was better than her, that shit was fucking crazy. I was like, she was like, I'm not on your level of consciousness. I'm not ready. She wasn't ready. But I would have worked with her. I would have worked with her, and like got her through whatever the fuck she was going through. She still said like she ain't get over the fact that she cheated on a nigga. I'm like, bitch, it's 8 years. What you mean you haven't? So you ain't forgive yourself, bitch? You might gonna do it again. So I said, fuck it. Have you seen a child? Yep, I seen some pictures. I seen some pictures. I ran into her mom all the time when I'm going to the market because like her mom go to the same market, and she tell me that, man, if she would have stayed with you, that like y'all would have had that child together. I'm like, bitch. I wanted to, I wanted to be like, stop reminding me. But shit crazy. Shit crazy. But yeah, man. Back to my spiritual experience. I don't want to keep on talking about her. I don't know what the hell she's doing. Uh, but she was fun, real shit. But goddamn, why you gotta cheat on a real nigga? This is why niggas get a passport. This is why niggas fuck with older women. But anyway, what was we talking about older women? Oh yeah, another reason why I fuck with older women because like one, they know what they want. There's no games. You know, she actually wants me. You know what I'm saying? It's like she actually fucking want me, and it ain't no games behind it. Ain't no, you know, when we done, send me on my way. See you next week. you know, because I gotta run errands, gotta take care of my grandbabies and all that shit. They ain't that old, but I'm making it sound like they is though. Yeah, yeah. If she did it once, she'll do it again. Yeah, best believe that. And I'm glad I didn't have to go through that experience because if she would have did it again, I'd kill her. What up, no, Tonya? You might have to catch the playback. I was talking about the passer and his experience, and I talked about my experience on the spiritual level. Yeah. 50% of young men are seeking other women. I'm like, hell yeah. And I am part of that 50%. Like out of one on that, 51%. Yep, I'm that extra point. Because older women are the shit. And I don't want to sound like I'm a fuck it. I'm gonna say Samson. I don't want to sound like I'm Samson from the Bible and whatnot, but what I love about Cougar Town is you don't gotta worry about no kids. Yeah, no kids running around, no motherfucking kids coming over to my mom. I need $20. Well, mom, can I get some money for my rent? Because I dealt with a couple older chicks where the grown ass kids is still coming over. And I'm watching them walk past me like they're watching me sitting on the couch and shit, like we kind of mug each other a little bit, you know. You kind of hear them in the other room, like, who that guy? And then you'll be like, mind your own business. What the fuck? They on the couch, you hear that shit. Wait a minute, she said, mind your business. That nigga had to have asked about me. So how also hurricane after your meditative vision or dream. Wait, yeah, how you change your life? Oh, what I did was I put my vision in my book that I'm working on. It's called Cosmic and the Planes of Existence. And I looked at ego as an entity that lives within, that rise up when you want to be seen, but I beat the shit out of it and make it goes back to the shadows. Like now the ego is like a small little Schmeagle from Lord of the Rings, like precious. That motherfucker just like roam around in my mind trying to hide, and when he creep up, I just kill his ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you nothing now. I just went to my motherfucking self and destroyed you in all your forms. Meditative dream vision, but shit, it was one of the best experiences of my life. And if I was a Christian, I probably would have been afraid. I probably would have been afraid, like, oh my God, I was just in paradise and everything just got dark. Now I'm fighting creatures. I probably would have let that monster swallow me up. I would have been so afraid to fight. The vision let me know that I can destroy my ego, and at the same time, I am a fighter. And at the same time, I'm a fucking tactician because there was no sense of urgency. It was like I knew that these things must be destroyed. And I'm kind of glad that I got that from that vision because we must destroy our ego. We must destroy our ego. Our ego is a fucking phenomenal fucking opponent. And the dark night of the soul, like when it comes to the dark night of the soul, when I went into it, you know, I got into a vision where I fought the night. I actually fought that motherfucker. And this motherfucker was a stronger fucking opponent. Strong opponent. Cause like that's what stress, depression, and anger is. I'm talking about like when you fighting them all at once, or you fighting them one by one, they'll get you. They'll fucking get you if you let your guard down. Only if you let your guard down. It's like it starts off small, you know, to like break anger. Like you must have peace. You must have peace, and you got to try to do it on all levels. On the smallest level, like let's say you bump your toe, first thing come to your mind, like, oh shit, son of a bitch, I just hit my toe. But you can hit your toe and be like, oh, fiddlesticks, and start laughing and be like, oh man, this shit hurt like a motherfucker, you know. We got to change our brain and reprogram it. But best believe, if I was a Christian, I would have been a bitch. I would have been like, I'm in hell. I'm in hell. But to end it off, where we talk about this pastor, the pastor that had this dream. I mean, fucking not dream. Um, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna call it an out of body experience," because he said he was dead, and he was in a coma and shit, I guess. But we heard many stories like this. But I want y'all to look it up. I want y'all to look up and find the same talking points, find out the same preaching points, and then listen to others, people that are spiritual, and hear their experiences. And then you'll realize it's based on what you believe you will have these experiences. I've been saying fuck Jesus forever. So for me to have the spiritual experiences, this will happen. But it got deeper, like when I realized that I'm fighting myself. This is my ego. I program my brain for show. No, all I do is create my world. Yup, that's what we gotta do. And create our world and and just be happy and just like be full of joy. It's like the powers that were, they don't want that. It's like when someone is happy, dog, they have an agent out there. They have an agent out there to be like, disrupt this nigga's happiness. This nigga been happy for a week. Let's throw a wrench in this motherfucking tool shed. Let's let's put a turd in this punch bowl. Let's put a hair in his soup. We want him to be angry. We need to feed off some energy. And plus, I got an idea for a movie I want to work on. Well, like not a movie. I'm gonna make a comic book of it first, but it would damn sure be a good movie. I want to make some shit about energy harvesters. I think I want to call it the harvester or like it's gonna be about dead niggas, but um, but like they like spirit detectives or some shit. I want to pick man, but damn, but like RFID already did it, but it was like it was too comedic. It wasn't serious. I wanted my shit to be serious a little bit, and like kind of like a horror movie. But I want it to be like when you die, you find out the truth about what's going on, right? And when you die, you get put into this room. They're like, "What the fuck is this? Heaven? This hell?" It's like, no, nigga, you, based on who you are, you have been recruited to be a fucking spirit detective or a spirit agent. Shit. And they're out here searching for energy harvesting creatures that's feeding off niggas stress, anger, depression, and shit. And like these creatures look like I'm talking about some shit to be afraid of. And I wanted to kind of like crawl. I want something to be like furry, look like a fucking Furby, but like just with teeth though. And it's just sucking on niggas' energy. It ain't biting the motherfucker. It's just there with its mouth open, just sucking the niggas' life essence and shit. Like while the niggas all sad, anger, depressed, whatever. Like, but when a nigga go out to the world, they're everywhere. Small, big. It's like, like determine which ones the big ones are the ones you gotta kill. The fucking small ones are motherfucking shit that a person can get over. Like until the monster grows until it's able to devour a motherfucker and make him delete himself or make him go kill somebody. Gonna be stopping motherfuckers too. Like for motherfucking, you're like going through. Basically, you're gonna be stopping niggas from getting possessed after their depression level rise to its highest limit or their anger level rise to its highest limit. I'm still working on that concept. So NSA, CIA, I know y'all heard me. If my shit come out, I don't mind flying to Hollywood and fucking up some sets. But chances are they might be like, nigga, that was some RFID. Well, RFID was ass. And it was a comedy. My shit is a horror movie. No, suspense horror or suspense thriller, whatever. Okay, can you break down the movie Avatar? Um, I was on the Read Face app. I think this is the cyberpunk. I think this cyberpunk. Like if I was in the cyberpunk genre, I look like a motherfucking nigga that be at a motherfucking DJ booth. Nigga DJ Hurricane in this bitch. Facts all the time working with the heaters. I stayed planning my great escape from their low vibrations of tyranny. Fast 4 or 5 years later in my own boss. That's right. That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, that's what I was working on. But in conclusion, to wrap everything up, I just wanted to make this live and talk about it. Like I had to break it down. I'm like, man, that shit was some brainwashing ass shit. But but I do believe them. Because we all have these crazy experiences. I'm still trying to find the video. There was a man that said he so-called died and went to hell. And he said Jerry Springer was the devil. So if y'all come across that one, I don't know if the nigga said Jerry Springer or Murray. But nigga, there's a video out there of a white guy saying that Jerry Springer or Murray was the devil. Dog. He went to hell and saw them niggas. So one of those niggas, I don't know. But when I heard this story, it made me think about the old stories. But I wanted to break it down and put it into a better perspective. But I wish I found that video, dog. I think they took that video away. Yeah, nigga, Jerry Springer was the devil. Jerry Springer's a judge now, so yeah, he could have been. He could have been the fucking devil. It's a good way to hide in plain sight. Right, both of them. Oh shit! But shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to everybody coming through. I think I'm gonna do a couple more shorts of crazy Bible moments. I just did the last crazy Bible moment. The bald head prophet Elisha. He got roasted by 40 kids. And he called on God, and God sent 2 bears to kill 40 kids. And then you go back into the Bible and realize motherfuckers went into that bitch and changed it and said young men. Like, no, nigga, the original said little children. God killed some kids for roasting the bald guy. And how did 2 bears kill 40 kids? None of them niggas couldn't get away. This is how you knew it was children. Because ain't no way in the fuck 40 young men get mauled by 2 bears and nobody survived. I can kiss my ass on that. Bad enough, I don't think the shit is real any fucking way. But if the shit was real, nigga, out of 40 people, let me say it again, 40, that's 40. Nobody motherfucking ran up a tree. So like God, God had like motherfucking 100%. Like I can sense a motherfucking child with these 2 bears. How long did it take for the bears to kill 40 kids? Because you gotta maul a motherfucker to death. The motherfucker's still gonna be alive. So what happened? The fucking bear had an automatic bite to the neck on each kid while they was running. Come on now. It's called scatter. You can't catch everybody. So like, let me guess. One of the kids made it back home, right? Like there was a knock on the door and it was the bear with a suit on, a hat said on. God sent me to kill your fucking kid. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. But if it was real, God ain't shit. I got some more crazy moments in the Bible. I got some more fucking crazy moments. I'm gonna fuck y'all heads up with this shit. Well, I'm gonna show you, nigga, that God body count is bigger than Lucifer. Like, this is why I say, like, nigga, Lucifer ain't shit but a punk ass angel. Do you know the body count of God in the Old Testament compared to Lucifer's? Nigga, what? Even when it gets to Revelation, nigga, the body count still don't motherfucking match up to what God did. Nigga, Hurricane, get out and get some sunshine. Appreciate you, boy. Yep. I'm about to go ahead and head to the store and feel this sunlight right now. Cause I gotta grab some blunts. Gotta grab some blunts. But shouts out to everybody coming through. Shouts out to Royal. I know I made some people some subscribers. I mean, damn, not some subscribers, but some moderators. Let me know if y'all a moderator in the chat. because I know I put y'all down, and if y'all not, then YouTube studio with some bullshit and it's fucking with my shit. Cause my friend, cause he showed me where to go to make y'all moderators, like from the cell phone. So I was like, all right, okay, this is what we do from the cell phone. Bam! I made sure I put everybody down that come to my live. So if you don't got a ranch, they on some bullshit, and I'm gonna go back into it and check it again, or like send them a notification or some shit like, yo, nigga, I got some moderators. I need to motherfucking give them their ranches because I know I gave it to them. Anyway, shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to Royal. Shouts out to Tonya. Who else came through? Who else came through? Shouts out to Real on top. Shouts out to Red Squill X5. Red Squid. Shouts out to JP, the expiring matriarch, for coming through. That was what's up. That's what's up. Thank y'all for coming through. This is your man, Kane. You know, and for my final thoughts on everything, what's a good message today? A good message today would be just to, do something right for you. You know what I'm saying? Do something healthy for you. Get a meditation in, go out and exercise, get some sunlight, feel the breeze, get in tune with nature, and fuck the feds. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Hey. And that's the bottom line, because Hurricane said so.